Hi.
Ah.
Finally.
Oh, I feel like I've been waiting for you for a week.
Oh, I spent all afternoon trying to figure out when I could catch you alone.
Every time that door opened, I was hoping it'd be you.
Lots of visitors?
Yeah, all kinds.
Well, if you're worn out, close your eyes and I'll do all the talking.
Are you kidding? I want to look at you. I've got to look at you a whole lot till I can do something more.
Oh. You do plenty, just with your eyes. Hey, how was the therapy today?
I couldn't lift either arm up, and that made me mad, because I know there's something going on with those muscles.
Any more sensation coming back?
Maybe. I think I can feel that.
Really? How about this?
It could be my imagination. I daydream a lot about that sort of thing. But I think it's coming back. Just a little.
Oh, darling, that's wonderful. Hey, should I go find my father or Roger?
No, you stay right here. I won't feel anything if you stop touching me.
Oh, listen, shouldn't you describe the sensation to one of your doctors?
That would be interesting. Doc, Jill here was just caressing my arm in a friendly way when...
An excellent point. All right, so tell me, what does it feel like?
Very faint, as if my arm is mostly rubber.
But some of the feeling is coming back. You can feel me now. Oh, Frank, I love that.
I knew something good could happen today.
Who came to visit you today? Delia?
Yeah, she had been out spending money that we don't have again. But let's not get into that. What's been going on in the legal field? Anything exciting?
As a matter of fact, I had one rather difficult visitor myself today. And we talked about money, too.
Who was it?
Jack Finelli. Frank, he knows that Delia's claim for the $6,500 was withdrawn, and he is determined to find out why.
Dee, I wonder who else she told.
Oh, Jack has an incredible ability to worm information from people. Now, look, I told him that I wasn't going to discuss hospital business, but he's just going to keep on digging.
Let him dig.
Frank. Frank. Look, I might have been able to deal with his ugly little suspicions better if I understood the situation myself.
I wish I could explain.
Frank, I only ask because I want to help.
There's nothing you could tell Finelli short of giving him my reasons for not making the claim for the money. And there are reasons, good ones. I just can't tell you right now.
You don't have to.
You really mean that, don't you?
Absolutely. I love you. And I trust you. And you're getting better, and well, that's all I need to know.
Thank you.
Hi, Jill. Sorry if I'm interrupting campaign business, but I've got to talk to you, Frank.
They thought they'd conceal their love affair.
Daniel's not the only one who knows.
But when the truth comes out...
So you think that Philip cheated on Melanie?
No, I know he did.
Can Philip convince Daniel to keep his secret?
I made one mistake.
Watch Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
The debate is... on. No other place talks politics like this.
In politics, all's fair.
No topic is ever off the table.
So amazing.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
All right, now I want you to finish all of this.
Seneca, you don't have to stay with me. I promise I won't come in hungover tomorrow.
Yeah, well, how about tonight? Suppose you go wandering up to neurology in that sweet towel.
No, I won't do it. No, really, come on. The shower helped me a lot. I'm not even dizzy anymore.
Did you take it cold?
Yeah, I had it sort of lukewarm, but it still worked great.
You know, it's too bad I couldn't have thrown you in the snowbank. That's how we used to do it in old Quebec. Nobody went around Sioux for very long.
Sioux?
Drunk. Guys either ended up in the snow or in the St. Lawrence River. They were wet, cold, and sober.
Ah, and the coffee kept them from catching pneumonia, right?
Exactly.
It has to be black.
And strong, just like over the campfire.
Geez, I'd never make it as a French-Canadian. Hey, listen, this is awfully good of you. I mean, I know you don't have time for drunken interns.
Only the ones I'm related to. You know, I'm still your uncle. Even though the family relations are a little bit strained right now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry about you and Nell.
Bucky, what did you mean before? You said that she needed me, and I'd understand if I could see the x-rays.
Oh, yeah? Did I say that?
What x-rays?
Oh, I was just babbling. I must have been thinking of her work. You know, x-rays, radiology.
No, Bucky, there was more to it than that.
Well, I was upset about my girl. She doesn't want me to love her, and I don't know how to stop.
Ah. So, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I've tried drinking. Now I don't know what. Maybe I'll study so hard I won't be able to think of her. What I'd really like to do is hide.
What's this girl like?
She's beautiful and sweet, and she's going to be a fantastic doctor. She's got sort of golden hair. And I got this crazy idea I can't live without her.
Yeah, well, if that's how it is, Bucky, you better do something about it.
Oh, well, I've tried, Seneca.
No progress, huh?
Oh, well, she likes me, and she thinks I'm earnest. Is that progress?
Why not? Sometimes these things take time. I spent weeks just staring at your Aunt Nell.
You? Shy with women?
Yeah, well, with Nell. I never met anybody like her. She made me feel like one of those bears that was raiding our lumber mill up north. I felt clumsy, and I felt hungry, and out of luck.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. After a while, I started following her around. I wasn't even aware of it. And when I finally realized it, I couldn't stop.
Well, how'd you get to meet her?
In the library. She went into the stacks, and I followed her practically at her elbow. And she turned, she looked at me, and she said, "Pardon me, but are you lost?"
I could just hear her. What'd you say?
I made up some gobbledygook about technical manuals. And she completely floored me by telling me exactly where I could find these manuals in the library.
What'd you get her phone number?
All I got was a very small smile when she left.
Well, you followed her home anyway, didn't you?
No, I stayed in the stacks. Finding out she was smart on top of everything else just completely blew my mind. By the time we finally had a real conversation, I was hopelessly in love.
I bet you she felt the same way you did.
No, we spent a lot of time just talking medicine before we got down to anything else.
But you hung in there, huh?
Well, I knew that she was the woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, maybe I'm giving up too easy, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, I'm gonna get out of here, let you get some sleep.
Oh, hey, look, I'm not even really tired or drunk. I know that's the tame version of the Quebec sober-up, but it certainly worked on me. Hey, how about getting something to eat?
No, I think I'll do some work.
Okay, well, maybe I'll go get Pat Ryan now. Seneca, thanks.
I'll see you.
Take care. And I'll see you the next chance I get. Mary, I'll see you at headquarters tomorrow.
Terrific. I'll be there. How's it going?
All right. What are you worried about?
It shows.
Yeah, you think you could fool your old brother?
Frank, I need an answer to stuff down Jack Finelli's throat.
He's still not on our side, huh?
He's impossible. He wrote a column directed to my friend who believes in heroes. It was supposed to be an apology to me, but it sounded like a put-down.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, until you read it. The only thing he's sorry about is my attitude. He doesn't take back anything he said about you. He merely defends his right to say it. The whole thing was patronizing and transparent, and I told him so tonight.
Good for you.
But he does have one tough question. Frank, I don't want him to write about it. And maybe he won't if we can give him a reasonable explanation.
What's his problem?
He's asking about the $6,500. Did you file a claim for it?
No.
Why not? If it was lost or stolen here, the hospital's liable. You can get it all back.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Frank, why? They owe it to you. Frank, if this doesn't make any sense to me, how can we expect Finelli to understand it?
I just can't say anything. There's nothing I can say.
Well, we've got to tell him something.
How about no comment?
But it's so important. Frank Finelli can twist it and make that stupid money into a campaign issue. Please.
I want to. I'm just not free to say anything to anyone.
I don't understand, Frank. I really don't.
I know, hon.
What can't you tell me? Just between us.
I can't tell you this. Not this time.
Okay. I'll stall Finelli. The money's yours. We can prove that it came out of the retirement account.
Right.
So I'll just say that the insurance claim is private business.
I'm afraid so.
Frank, what's the matter? Don't you trust me?
I trust you completely. And it hurts like hell not being able to share this with you. Maybe someday I can.
I'm sorry. You have a right to your own secrets.
Listen to me. I know it seems crazy, letting the money go. Politically, it could make all kinds of problems. And Finelli can have himself a field day with it. Worst of all, you feel like I'm shutting you out. Can you understand how I want to fix that?
Yeah. You must have big reasons for keeping quiet.
I do.
Not too scary, I hope.
Mary, I won't lie to you. I just can't tell you anymore.
Okay. I'll drop it. I just wish Finelli would do the same.
We're both giving you kind of a hard time, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah. But you're the one I got faith in.
Thank you.
I think you need some sleep. Have a good night.
Love you.
Is finally with the man she loves. This week,
You don't belong here.
his ex could be a problem.
They haven't told Ryan.
Oh my God, Madison's pregnant?
I have a decision to make.
What's the decision, and what does it have to do with me?
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Why is Jerry Jacks after you?
This week, two sides of the law join forces to protect their loved ones.
Tell me where Jerry is, and this whole thing will be over.
And the Balkans' true identity is revealed.
This changes everything, right?
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
One a day Vitacraves, a complete adult multivitamin in a gummy to support energy, immunity, and your inner child. One a day Vitacraves, multivitamin gummies for grown-ups.
Express yourself.
The newest seasonal flavors are here.
Express yourself.
Because coffee is like the holidays. It's better when you add your flavor. Coffee Mate from Nestle.
Don't show off.
The world has changed. 1 in 5 relationships now begin on an online dating site. And while you never know where things will lead, Match.com has led to more dates, more relationships, and more marriages than any other site. Join today.
Can we turn the AC up? I'm dying back here.
Jeff, eat a Snickers, please.
Why?
Every time you get hungry, you turn into a diva.
A diva?
Yes, a diva.
Okay.
Thank you.
Better?
You're not you when you're hungry.
Better.
Snickers satisfies.
Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. 9 years from now, something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead?
Concentrate the mind on the present moment.
Oh my God. What if I made a mistake?
Being Erica. New season premiere Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
Had a long day, haven't you, girl?
Hi, Doc. I'm sorry I missed you this morning.
I was surprised you were up and out of here so early, considering Jack Finelli came visiting you in the middle of the night.
Waking everybody up at 3 a.m. I should have called the cops instead of wasting my time talking to him.
You saw his column today.
Yeah, I don't know why they bothered to print it.
I wondered what he was saying between the lines. You suppose he's ready to let up on your brother for a little bit?
No.
Huh?
Not now.
Well, I thought considering his praise for Mary Ryan, he might be considering a friendly gesture. You know, like giving Frank some time to remember how he fell.
The most Finelli's gonna do is give us an early warning. In fact, that's what I got tonight.
Warning about what?
Duh. Jack came by headquarters and he wanted to know why Frank didn't file an insurance claim for the $6,500.
That's no big deal. The boy just got over pneumonia. He'll do it when he's good and ready. He'll get around to it.
That's what I thought until I talked to Frank.
Well, what did he say?
He's not putting in for the money.
Why not?
He won't say.
That doesn't make sense.
You're telling me?
Well, that's thousands of dollars saved up over all those years on the force. I don't understand. Was he wide awake? Was he thinking straight?
Oh, completely. For the first time in my life, I cannot figure him out.
Well, there's got to be some explanation.
Yeah, and Finelli's gonna get it. I begged him, but he said he couldn't tell me. What is there that Frank can't tell me?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I wish you'd talk to him.
I think it's a little too early to push him, don't you?
Well, if we don't, I'm afraid Jack will.
Had your feelings hurt today, haven't you?
It's just that Frank and I never had any secrets from each other before.
Now, look. There's one thing I bet my life on. Frank Ryan never lies. He doesn't lie. If he says that was his money, that's his money.
I know that. But I still don't understand why he didn't file for the claim.
Thanks. Look, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. When he's ready, he'll tell us the whole story.
Right, and in the meantime, Jack can cause just so much damage. I'd do anything to stop that.
I'm sorry you ever got involved with that man.
I'm sorry Frank ever got involved with Jack. The whole thing's a mess. And the funniest thing of all is, Frank and Jack are so much alike in so many ways. By all rights, they should have been friends.
Look, I object to you confusing anything about your brother with Jack Finelli.
I love Jack. Part of him. And he feels the same way about me.
It's a bad time.
Yeah.
Look, now listen to me. I don't think I'm any more possessive than most fathers. I don't think I'd feel the way I do if you were caring about anyone but Jack Finelli. But he is the last person in the world I want to get you to get mixed up with.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children. Only on SoapNet.
An abusive father is murdered, but was it the son with the motive?
I'm standing up to you.
Or the man who wants justice?
My dad was like you. He's dead now, and you will be too.
Then she's having his baby.
Please don't tell him. Don't you think John deserves to know?
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson. Were you or a loved one diagnosed with lung cancer? If so, we urge you to call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation. Some lung cancers, along with the other cancers listed on your screen, may be linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in mills, factories, or while working as a plumber, electrician, plasterer, maintenance worker, or janitor may have put you at risk. In addition, because asbestos was widely used on ships, those working in shipyards, including Navy veterans, may have also been exposed. Asbestos has been used in many commercial applications, including insulation, fireproof fabrics, automotive parts, building materials, and small kitchen appliances. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with lung cancer or another asbestos-related cancer, call now for a free legal consultation. You may be entitled to compensation. Call 1-800-849-6478. Again, that's 1-800-849-6478.
This marriage is a farce.
Now that she's an Abbott,
I'm joining Abby in her lawsuit.
let the battle begin.
We're going to war.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet. 15 Seconds with Jason Cook.
What is my favorite food? Eggplant Parmesan. Without a doubt, hands down. When I was in elementary school, instead of going to school with peanut butter and jelly, I would get an eggplant Parmesan sandwich. It was like my favorite food, so.
Catch Jason Cook on General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. People are talking about John and Natalie on One Life to Live. Marla Hipsher Stewart posted on Facebook, I want to know who's the daddy of Natalie's baby. The wait is driving me crazy. Don Morrow says, I think John will be there for Natalie regardless of the paternity. Joanna Marino adds, I just hope he remembers how much he loves her and how many lies he has told her, so he forgives her quickly. But Chandrika Brock says, I hope John is the father. He deserves a child. People are talking about One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet. Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. You know her as General Hospital's Emily and Rebecca, but now Natalia Livingston is moving to Salem on Days of Our Lives.
How can I stay away?
On One Life to Live, Brandon Buddy is saying so long.
This is the right thing to do.
While Terry Colombino is Landview's newest resident.
That is amazing.
Daniel Cosgrove returns to All My Children as Scott Chandler.
Come here often?
And General Hospital fans can now catch Tristan Rogers on The Young and the Restless.
That's a bonus.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
So, Pat, how do you keep track of all the women in your life?
Oh, I go over the whole list periodically.
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine what a great event that is. It's just like a fesh.
A fesh, is that Gaelic?
Hear that, Mom?
What?
Faith knows Gaelic.
Oh, well, the best people do. So, what's a fesh?
A splendid Irish tradition that started way back when people had no courts and very few laws. They'd gather from all corners of the country to settle disputes and grievances.
Sounds very solemn. What's that got to do with keeping track of women?
Well, a big part of the fesh was a huge fair with all kinds of crafts and goods and very special entertainment. They have some great dancing contests, too.
With people like the Ryans as contestants, and then there were the people like me who sat in the audience, right?
Now, I like to think there were a lot of Ryan poets. Poets were a central attraction.
Oh, yeah, and they would recite long lists of all the women they ever loved in iambic pentameter. Did the names rhyme?
No, what the poets talked about were family histories. No rhyming, but deadly accuracy, or else they'd get challenged. All the listeners were just waiting for somebody to make a mistake about a third cousin twice removed.
You know, that sounds like a really nice way to keep a sense of family, then.
Yeah, I really like it. These days, though, it's mostly just dancing.
I bet your mother misses that. She's a really good dancer.
She still goes. There's a fesh in New York every now and then.
Oh, Pat, I'd really like to see that.
You don't see it, you do it. Right, Mom?
What, darling?
You'd have to dance at a fesh, right?
Oh, it's a grand affair. Even the little ones dance.
Well, there's got to be somebody who stands on the sidelines.
No, not a soul under 80. Put your father's favorite record on.
Hey, what's all that whispering going on?
Oh, none of your business,
Nothing.
old man.
We're not getting it out.
I have it. Oh, that's it. That's my favorite song. May I have the honor of this dance? Well, come on, girl. Move, move.
There's a nice, easy
You can
step
do
that
it.
anyone can learn.
Grab a hold of her,
Come on
Pat.
now,
Give her a whirl.
Good.
That's it. Now watch the knees.
Oh, that's my
That's it.
Come on, babe. Now you can get that trick over
Come on, that's it. You can do it.
Not like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah?
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah. Good girl. Let her go.
It's almost a crash now.
Knees up. Knees up.
Yeah, you did just right. We'll have everything in order. Oh, it's not hard unless you put the taps in. Now I'll show you where he's going.
There it is.
Give her a blue medal.
As good as it used to be. As good as it used to be.
I'm too old to be doing all that.
You're as young as you ever were. That's it. Whirl her around. Hey, give us a turn.
Hey, Bucky, I didn't see you come in. Join the party.
Oh, look, Faith's really enjoying herself, right? She'll just clutch up and find me.
Oh, come on. It's a good chance for you to just relax with her and groove around.
Well, look, I don't want to spoil it for her. I mean, I just assume watch her enjoy herself.
While you sit here miserable?
Listen, I'll think about it, okay? And don't say anything to Faith.
Okay, but I want you over there with us in 2 minutes. Got that?
Don't laugh at your old man.
Come on, Pat.
Let's get one here.
Oh, Pat.
Into it.
You're never allowed to sit there.
Push it back. Now just watch them.
Here we go.
There you are, around a bit
She's
there
doing
now.
pretty good.
And then up around the house. Up around the house.
We're swinging around.
All around the house. Mind the drift. That's it. Join in there now. Follow along there. Dance. Come on, you two. Mind
Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.